Okay, good evening everybody. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be teaching you a very new design. It's called origami design. And the origami design is a new innovation in the catering industry. And there's a unique thing about this one that we'll be teaching you today. It's a three-step origami design. Others you see around on YouTube channel or on other places are just one step or at worst two steps, but this is very unique. It is three steps. And one of the unique things about today's class is that we'll be teaching you how to do this using fondant icing. I'm sure you must have seen it with chocolate ganache. So for today's class we'll be trying, I just want to try something new, how to do this design using fondant icing. So stick around. If you like our video, follow us on our YouTube channel at JCLita's Cake Planet, and don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos when we update new videos. Thank you. So some of the tools we'll be using, we need a thick paper. As you can see, this is a 300 gauge paper, something thick to hold origami design. Then we'll need your parchment paper. As you can see, we need a transparent tape, just a tape to tape the components together. You need your rolling pin, your metal scraper, the scissors, and gum as well, with a pen to pick the points. Okay, so let's move straight to our design.
So for a 6-inch cake, we're going to be using, for a 6-inch height, we're going to be using 2-inch for each origami. You know, it's 3 steps, so each is going to be 2 inches high, but we're just giving an extra of 1/2 inch. So we're going to now measure 2-inch apart here, 2-inch apart, and we will do the same thing for the other side so that we can join the two points to get a straight line. So each box is taking 2-inch spacing now, so we'll repeat the same thing for the other side, 2-inch apart as well. This is done so that our lines will be straight, because if you connect each of the points, the lines will be straight. Now we'll take a diagonal line before connecting the points. You see how straight the lines are now because we are connecting 2 points together. Yeah, so we'll just connect them to the end. Then we will now start cutting the points. Now we're cutting from this point to the angle 90 there, and we'll cut downward again to the other point. We take another to the angle 90, and like that. You just repeat the same process till you finish cutting. Then watch here now. You're going to take from this point down to this point, okay, and this point down to this point, okay. So we'll cut like this and cut out the excess. So we'll now start bending the points, and you can use a ruler, or if you have this metal scraper, you just bend the points diagonally like this. You bend one straight, one diagonal to the left, and one diagonal to the right. So straight, one diagonal to the left, straight, one diagonal to the right. So just continue. Then we'll now fold them together like so, here to the side, to the left, and fold all. You find out that they are now equal, they're like this, then you open it, spread it open. So we'll repeat the same process for the 3 other steps of the origami, just like so. Now we're now going to put parchment paper on one side of the origami. The parchment paper is meant to prevent the fondant from sticking to the origami. So we're going to spread it now and cut it exactly the size of the first step of the origami. Now we're going to be doing this using a gum, so you can decide to use any gum of your choice, but for me this is the particular gum I'm using. It's called Uhu gum. It's gotten from bookshops around. It's in a tube and it is yellowish. The tube is yellowish in color. I like using it because the gum itself is transparent and it will not give me any added color, any additional color that I don't need. So after putting the gum like this, we will now place our parchment paper on it and press it down. After that, we're going to now trim the edges of the parchment paper to be exact with the shape of the thick 300 grammage paper. So we're just going to flip it upside down and put it on a board, a rough board, and start cutting using an art knife, or you can use any cutter of your choice or razor blade or something. And after that, we'll start gluing the steps, the layers of the origami together using our transparent tape. So when we're done gluing this, we're gluing the first step to the second step, and we'll now glue the third step as well to make 3 steps, and you will see the beauty of our origami is coming out. So we're now gluing the third, we're going to glue the third step to it using our sellotape, and after that our origami design is ready to use. Okay, so we're good to go. We'll now quickly roll our fondant. You can see how stretchy my fondant is. So we're now going to measure the origami to know the length of what we're going to roll, the length and the width of what we're going to roll. So we'll place the origami aside and start rolling. Now you don't forget to dust your board so that your fondant doesn't glue to the table. For those of you who have the non-stick tables or board, that's perfect. But if you don't, you can use your corn flour or any powder of your choice to prevent the fondant from gluing to the board. Now we're dusting the boards before placing on the origami, so we're going to place like so on the origami. Now after placing, we're going to press. You see how I'm using my hand to press the edges to get the shape. Just continue the process like so and press so that the edges and the beauty comes out. Then we'll start trimming the excess using our art blade. Now, like I said earlier, you can do this using your razor blade if the art blade is not within your reach. So we just keep trimming and adjusting such that the fondant does not exceed the origami paper. Okay, so we just trim and we flip to the other side and continue trimming and continue adjusting and continue pressing like so. So majorly we want the fondant to fit in exactly to the sides of the paper, so we're repeating the same thing for the upper parts like so. Now I'm trying to make sure I get my trimmings right so that we will not have excesses on the fondant. Okay, we want the fondant to fit perfectly to the origami paper. So after all the many adjustments, making sure that everything is perfect, we will now start steaming. So you get a steamer and just steam the surface of the origami design so that it can stick to the cake. So already you have your crumb coated cake, and you just do this steaming process, and we lift it. We're going to lift it now and place it around the cake. Okay, so we're lifting like so and we're placing like so and round to the end like so. Okay, so with the steam now is we're quickly just going to join the ends, the beginning and the end. Since it's already steamed, we join it together and we'll now start removing our origami paper, and you will now see the beauty of what we've been trying to do. So we're now peeling it off like so, and I hope we're going to get this. Wow. So you can now see the beauty of our origami design. So we're going to place our cake dredges, gold dredges, on the points where the origami join. Here's our dredge. You can use a silver dredge, and we're now going to work on the top part. You flip it upside down and cut it off, and voila, our design is ready. We're just quickly using our smoother, fondant smoother, to press the edges. You could as well place some beautiful some beautiful designs on this edge to cover the joining using silicone molds. So we're bringing our sugar flour to just design this a little bit to just decorate it, and our origami is ready. Wow. So you see the link of our origami class using buttercream. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video if it means a lot to you. Bye.